Good morning. I'm Chad Grip, owner of Sweetwater Technologies and Grip Custom Farming Corp. We are in Wyanett, Illinois today, and corn's big, beautiful. We've had moisture, we've had good weather. Some fields are full tassel right now. We are out spraying those fields with fungicides and crop protection products. Fields like this, we're a week away from tasseling or so. Flag leaf starting to show on some of this corn, and that's the calls. Those are the calls that we're dealing with every day right now. When do I spray? And I think the window is really wide. What are you? The question I think all farmers have to ask themselves: why are you spraying? Is it disease? Is it plant health? Is it insecticide? One of the biggest reasons now is tar spot. Tar spot can decimate your yield. And there's really no magic bullet for tar spot. I guess a phrase I use, if you have a hybrid that you think is susceptible to tar spot, and we have, tar spot present in central Illinois, or at least close to us, it might be a good idea to specifically spray for tar spot. And I use the word spray early and spray often. And that means getting out there like right now, a week before your corn tassels. And there's always that question, well, it's too early. And yeah, that argument can be made. I actually had the pleasure of speaking with one of the nation's lead agronomists here a couple weeks ago, talked to him for a couple hours. And I said, why is it an industry standard to spray at VT? Why is it an industry standard to start spraying when the tassels are showing? I said, we're kind of setting ourselves up for failure because there are not enough airplanes, helicopters, ground rigs, or drones to cover all the acres that we have to spray. And what I mean by we, I mean the Corn Belt as a whole. We can't get all that sprayed in 1 week. And I said, that just seems like bad advice. And he said, Chad, the reason the whole spraying at tassel time came about is because we don't have fungicides that fully translocate through the plant. And he's 100% right. We really don't. Spraying that fungicide on way early and expecting it to be there in 3 or 4 weeks, probably not the case. But one thing that I think we achieve when we spray early, and this is why we're having really good luck fighting against tar spot, we're spraying early, and what we're achieving is plant health. And you can achieve plant health through fungicides, plant growth regulators, micronutrients, keeping that plant healthy. And when the plant is healthy, its immune system is better. It can fight against disease. It can fight against especially tar spot. I think it's a good program to get into. And again, I'm talking tar spot here. So get out there early, hit it again at brown silk, and I think you're really going to save your yield. Your crop may get a little tar spot in it, but it'll be so healthy that it won't matter. Another reason guys spray is simply at VT. They're going to do it one shot. They want to make sure that they get their fungicide on. They want to make sure they get their insecticide on. They may be putting on a plant growth regulator. Just that one shot, perfect timing. VT is always good for the guys trying to stretch out that fungicide residual, trying to take advantage of being able to feed that crop a little later in the season. A brown silk is a real good time to spray. If you're going into pollination and your plant's healthy, looking good, you're not concerned about tar spot, you don't have the presence of bugs, you don't have the presence of disease, brown silk's okay too, because really at that point in time you can spray on foliar products that have a little nitrogen, a little sulfur, a little phosphorus, a little soluble potash, and really give that plant that late season boost. It takes the effect of your fungicide out later in the season. So there's really there's really not that perfect timing. Even though industry says VT, you have to look at the reason why you're spraying. You know, again, is it tar spot? Is it just plant health? Is it bugs? Is it late season standability? You know, or all of the above. If it's all the above, then spray early, spray later, do multiple applications. Either way, I think you'll be successful if you know the reason why you're spraying.